right before.
It wasn't working.
I couldn't get to. I gave up on it. I was probably drunk when I was doing it.
All right, we're live. It should be going now. So
Was
a lot to unpack. If you guys missed it, we did the Sunday. Whoa, bro, ludicrous speed.
yeah, it doesn't work with my lighting.
Whoa, bro. We did the Sunday night Yeet stream on the backup channel, Get Chalked Up. So go check it out. We were talking about it. I said, dude, let's just go live. There's a lot to unpack, as they say.
Yeah, the post after show.
Yeah, there was an after show on, on the Toilet Bowl Earth channel that was pretty.
I mean, I guess that'll be a whole discussion in and of itself there. So
What the hell? When that was a dumpster fire, man. I don't know. We were telling them, pull it, stop the stream, end it. Like, bro. It was major tech issues on the after party. But on the main stream, I thought it went pretty good.
I thought it went pretty good too. I don't know. I guess I missed the first bit of it. I guess. I figured you guys were just gonna do the regular thing, so I wasn't listening from the get go. I don't know how long it went on before I jumped in.
Yeah, we were gonna, but he was already there, so we had Ben Thorpe on from the channel Meet the Thorpes. That's not actually the name. I just told him to change the name of that channel.
It should be though.
Should be Meet the Thorpes or the Thorpe family something. And last week we had his daughter Grace on, and I thought that was a great stream. Mm-hmm. And yeah, so this week we brought the dad on. The 19-year-old daughter Grace was on last week. This week we brought the dad on.
Maybe we'll get the mom next week.
yeah, maybe we'll just get the trio. And
might as well at this point.
Yeah. First of all, yeah, I think he's got to be a Fed, right? He's got to be a Fed. I mean, if we thought Benton was a Fed, this is Ben. There's Benton and Ben. We thought our boy Benton was a Fed. We can't not say this guy's a Fed.
I don't know. Well, if he starts posting advertisements for in the Discord, then maybe we'll know.
I don't know if he really is a Fed, but he definitely, I would say he has like YouTube aspirations, and he knows the game. He has a high YouTube IQ, I can tell right away. So he knows what to do. He has a strategy of where he wants his channel to go. And I think that some of the takes he gives, I think he like somewhat believes them, but then he like leans into it and plays kind of dumb with it a little bit. I think underneath it, he kind of believes it though. But I think he knows that's kind of the game of YouTube, and I think he knows you got to say this kind of shit, for the engagement.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, he came up. I guess the story is that they were watching all these debate channels and stuff, and then that's what kind of provoked them to come on. He did the call in with Jim Bob, and then that took off, and then he did the debate with Andrew, and then since then they've been hooked. With doing streams, I guess. I mean, they have a whole studio dedicated.
I was gonna say they have the production values too high to not question it. I'm not saying they are or aren't. I'm saying I would question it because the production value is so high, especially to like come out of nowhere and not watch them slowly get better with it. But if you have money and if you watch,
have money and you want to do it,
you can just buy the shit. And you have a 19-year-old daughter that knows how to run it. She knows the meme game and how to like meme everything, makes that Hormaxer meme and everything. And
well, yeah, he got mad the other day at her because the tech was messed up. But
he said he was going to beat her.
He was telling her that she needed to read a book to learn how to internet. She needed to get off the internet to read a book to learn
how to internet. Yeah, the chat. I'm just looking at the chat now. Benton's in here. Shut up, Benton. Jump in, bro. Too much in the chat said, "Do you think that Ben Thorpe guy is genuine, or is he playing a role?" That's the thing. I mean, how you ever gonna know, right? But
I don't know. I mean, to me, I mean, he seems like I don't know. He seems like a regular dude to me. I don't know, but
he does definitely kind of like play into it though. I believe if. You
Well,
know,
yeah, that's what he wants to do. He wants to be famous on YouTube.
if you want to be a if you want to be a
Yeah,
YouTube
he's
debater,
Hollywood Ben Thorpe. Hollywood Ben Thorpe. So he's playing that. That's his persona. He's playing it. I think I give him props. But yeah, I do see what you're saying. But
yeah,
I mean, we all do the same thing. I mean, you got to make the drama-based mind control. It's kind of how the whole thing works.
right.
But
So
yeah, especially if you want to break into like those debate channels, like especially the
everyone's red pill, so you need the blue pill. You got to be the blue pill. Like, oh, I never heard of no 9/11 conspiracies. Oh,
right.
What are you talking about, man? Like,
Well, actually, my brother was an engineer, and
yeah, yeah. And I went to the same school as this other. What was it
and
like?
my grandpa ran a steel company that supplied.
Oh, and then Christina's in the chat. Shout out to Christina. I'm gonna try to get to as many of these comments as I can. She said he was freaking me out when he was encouraging Grace to go to the swingers club. He has to be kidding, right? I don't know, man.
See, that's why I said something about it because
That part was funny. If you find that part,
I don't know. I don't know if they're serious or not. Like, I get the joke if it's a joke, like it's fine. But when they were talking the other day, it was like they're actually. I think they actually want to do that. Which, I mean, I guess I understand where Grace is coming. I mean, the guy's obviously not gonna rape her. I mean, there's hundreds of people on the internet that know of it and stuff. Like, it would be dumb for him to do that. But at the same time, though, I mean, I guess for the comedy, I wouldn't be letting my daughter go there with the. I don't know.
with some
I don't know
old
what the
ass
play is.
black
I don't know
pill
what the play
dude.
is. Yeah, I don't know about all that, but
Grace Gate, Big Enchilada said, no, it's not Grace Thorpe. It's
Gracegate.
Grace Thorpe. I can't even say it. Grace Throat.
I mean, but yeah, like she's 19. I guess you do whatever she wants, right?
Well, and if he is trying to like go, quote unquote viral or grow the channel and get, what a great thing if he went there, because he said he did want to go like live stream it and stuff like
I
that.
think that would be hilarious.
Oh, everyone would watch it. My
Oh.
my 19. I send my 19-year-old daughter to a swingers club with Hormaxer and the clickbait thing. Everyone's gonna click it 100%.
Oh yeah.
So he's
So
not a dummy, that's for sure. He knows what he's doing.
I think we get it. I think Grace could take care of herself too.
Yeah. Is it
I'm
true?
just telling you, it's not a 1930s brothel situation over there. So, like I don't think that's the scene at those things, but
So it's not like just a fuck fest, a fucking orgy or what? I've never been to a swingers club. Sorry, I don't know.
some of them can be. I mean,
You got any inside intel that you want to share?
No. I think we might have shared too much on the one the other night that got deleted. So.
Did that get deleted?
Yeah, I think it probably did.
The one on tins, you're saying?
I hope it did.
Yo, I don't know. We'll see.
Or I don't know.
What else happened on this stream, man? Let's see what the chat says, but there was a lot of shit he said. If you guys didn't see it, if you're watching this later, he said he doesn't believe in the First Amendment.
Well, I mean, I guess you could say it doesn't really exist anyway, so.
He said you gotta. No one should have. What I was trying to pin him on, and he kept kind of he wasn't really dancing around. He's one of these guys. He kind of answers the questions in a long roundabout way, and it kind of turns into something else. I was trying to talk to him more about what he was saying about how communist regimes should just be allowed to run their course and just end naturally, even if it takes 70 years. Because that's what he said on his own stream with that other guy. But he did pretty much say, like, yeah, Second Amendment, if you have too many guns, it's not good or something like that.
Yeah, I mean, I guess that's I don't know. I feel like that's a kind of a strange take. I don't know. He mentions Waco a lot.
And then he acts like he doesn't know anything about it. And then he kind of shows that he does, I feel like, when he He'll kind of drop some little
Yeah, so
tidbits.
that's another potential Fed clue there. But
The Fed
uh,
Fed clues.
I don't know. I was trying to think of any like conspiracy theories that I really knew of with Waco, and I guess I never really dived in or looked at it at all. Really, never really cared about it or whatever. But I don't know. It's strange. I mean, it seemed like there definitely was an over escalation of force there. I mean, who cares if the guy had some guns? I mean, why burn an entire compound full of women and children to the ground and then laugh at it and take pictures in front of it? I don't know. Kind of seems like a little too much.
Yeah, the chat says GG33 says EBT, when are you gonna get another Catholic cringe episode? It's been over a year.
Yikes! I don't know. I thought that we had one tonight. I thought that happened.
Yeah, I guess.
Well, maybe
Uh
if we do another one, we'll get Ben and Grace in there.
Rusty says I don't think he's actually believes anything. I think he's purely a clout chaser.
Well, and he admits it. So I don't know. I think he's good at whatever he's trying to do. Maybe, hopefully, we'll see. I don't know.
Lurch.
If he gets big, at least we know we were in on ground level.
Yeah, exactly. Don't forget us on your way up to Netflix, Ben.
Yeah.
Lurch says he would chalk everything up to incompetence. That's their go-to argument.
Right. Well, I mean that would be the basic level. Yeah. I mean at minimum, the government's incompetent. So
And I think it's good
which
to have these people that push him back, like when he was pushing back on Waco. Like, why would they? You know, you would. Why would they do that? Whatever Davey was saying and all that. It's good to you as a conspiracy theorist, whatever you call yourself. You need to be able to answer these questions because that's the pushback you're going to get in the real world, and you get so stuck in these echo chambers, circle jerks.
yeah, definitely. Yeah, it's definitely one of those hard ones to kind of figure. I mean, I guess if a lot of it doesn't make sense, I don't know. But yeah, it could just be a lot of this could just be incompetence, right? But I don't know. I guess that was kind of the reason I was bringing up the other one, the U one. Um, it's like they purposely showed us incompetence in that one.
Yeah, so you
So
think they're just trying to push a narrative to where they want to go with defund police and everything like that.
yeah, that definitely pushed a lot of right wing distrust of
And
uh,
this is what I didn't get to ask you when the stream was going. It's kind of hard when there's so many people in. I
yeah.
wanted to ask you about what you guys were talking about. Like, they dispatch, whatever, 2, 3, 4 cops sometimes to some like homeless people plus a fire truck and everything for no reason, and the cost to that's just exorbitant. Do you think that's do you know what the push to that, like defund the police, is that what basically what they're saying is they want to send a social worker to those situations instead?
I mean, in some cities that they already did that policy. I was pretty sure that that's what they did in Minnesota when you were still living there. I thought they did that in Minneapolis.
They might have, but I don't really
Yeah, I mean,
go to
I know that
Minneapolis.
I know that it happened in a couple cities for sure. Um, definitely probably like Seattle or Portland, but I'm pretty sure I remember it was in Minneapolis. They started doing that as well. So instead of sending the cops, they'd send a social worker or therapist or something like that. Which I mean, like I was saying, I mean, I guess that makes sense though, right? Like anytime you make a 911 call, I mean, they send the fire, the police, the EMS, they send so many services to deal with, at the usually it's nothing. I mean, I guess I understand the idea of like the first responder to get there, right? Perhaps they make the call out and not everybody gets there. I don't know.
Ben's in the chat. Ben says social work is 9 to 5. Ain't no social workers out there at 2 a.m.
I mean, I guess well, whatever. I mean, they could
Yeah.
hire them to work different shifts, I guess.
Rob Brown says they've done it in
Or they'll say,
Oregon.
"We'll see you in the morning. We'll see you guys
Yeah,
in the
yeah.
morning for."
Your husband was beating you. You call him. They say, "All right, we'll send someone in the morning." A lot of those situations, though, would be hard to even, what, like the husband pushed her. I bet that's a lot of them. Like, oh, he pushed me, and now I'm mad, so I'm calling the police.
Right. And I guess I could see from the other side is like they don't necessarily know exactly what's going to happen when they get to a to a call or whatever. So I guess it would make sense that yeah, it's one of those fine edge lines, right? You would like to think that I mean, if you've ever had to call 911 uh in an emergency, like and we're got good service from it, you're grateful for it and you'd like to imagine that that service would be there when you need it, right? But it depends what area you live in. I've called in Indianapolis, I've called the cops for like uh break-ins and stuff like that, and they show up like 2 hours later, and then they like don't even want to get out of the car. They're like, "Is everything all right?" Like they don't even want to write the reports or get out of the car or do anything. I mean, it's a lot different here. I mean, the cops like randomly stop and like help people. Like I don't know that's here, so it's strange.
When
Different
does that
everywhere.
thing go into effect for Chicago, where it's like the no
You know
no
what?
jail or
I
whatever?
didn't keep up with that. I think it was sometime. I thought it was in November, maybe, or I don't
It'll
remember.
it'll come up again, I'm sure, through the
I don't
feeds.
keep. I don't. Yeah, it'll come up when it's important, but I don't know. I don't know how much what that's gonna change or what. I know a bunch of people are fear mongering it, like Illinois is gonna be like,
What did you think?
who
What did
knows?
you think about Ben Thorpe saying? Uh, Obviously, he believes, or even just to assume that the Alex Jones situation is true, and then
I
he's
don't think
like,
that he
"Yeah,
does. I don't think that. I
I
don't think
think
that he
he
does.
should go to right to jail, right to jail."
Right? No, I don't think. I don't think he really. I think he was just saying something to be provocative.
Yeah, I think that's what he does. I think that's his whole shtick. I don't
No,
think
because
he,
when they started that stream the other day, when that was their title about the trial and the payout and stuff. Like I in their live stream, one of the first comments I put in there was that Jim Bob was going to be suing the Thorpes for $1 trillion for calling him rim job, and he read it and his response was, "Yeah, yeah, yeah, just try to make it as ridiculous as possible." So it felt like I don't know how anybody of a logical mindset or reasonable mindset thinks that Alex Jones paying $1 billion is legitimate. I mean, I don't know how you could believe that's a legitimate thing. I don't know. I
I
would
mean,
like to hope that
dude, these people out here believe there's these space probes fucking 2 billion miles
crashing
away,
and stuff.
still
Yeah,
sending
you're
back
right.
an image and shit.
I'd
I
like
think
to think that not everybody's that lost, but yeah, no, people do really do believe that. And it's funny. It's like there's a bunch of like all the atheist and mythicist channels or whatever. Uh, they they believe in that shit like it's gospel. Like I was in Myth Vision's chat the other night, and they were doing some like weird review of. I think it was like a review of Mike Winger's video about how Mike Winger is like he's a pastor on YouTube and he Protestant pastor and he does apologetic videos and stuff or whatever. But he made a video about how the Bible doesn't teach flat Earth, and then so this mythicist channel reviewed that video, and it was like four doctor or like a couple professors and some other guys, and then the douchebag Derek that runs the channel. And they were reviewing it or whatever, but they 100% believed in everything of NASA. Like they went off and started talking about the fucking pictures from the James Webb Space Telescope. Like, oh my god, wow, this is amazing! I can't believe we've gotten this far. And like, are you really serious? I mean, it's black with some spots on it. I mean, like, I don't know. It's like they're not seeing the same thing. And then they went off about the DART mission or whatever. And I said something in the chat, and they ended up blocking me in the chat. But I was I just think it's funny how they can be critical of every single thing else, but like NASA, you can't question. I said NASA is your god in the chat, and bloom instant block in it. But it is. I mean, and it's funny. I mean, people that think they're so super critical and then believe in some stuff that's just obviously not. It's just obviously not real. I think I get, and I think that's where most of us are at in our community. Not our community, but the people that we associate with or talk, converse with is like some of this stuff is just obviously not real. So I mean, I don't understand why anybody would apologize for it. But then again, I guess that's you get through levels like that. I don't know.
Yeah, because I believed in that space, so I don't know. I don't know what woke me up to it. I guess, but like the new one I'm seeing is that Kanye one. It seems like everyone's falling for the Kanye one. Like,
See, I don't. I haven't even followed it at all. I don't even know
he's just
what the
speaking
deal
up
is.
against the J. I guess that's, and then they just like, oh, dude, he's so based. He's so based. Like, you think they don't know what they're on 4chan looking at what people are saying. They could easily just write a script for him. It's all
Yeah,
about
I don't
data
know. It seems
collection.
like Kanye goes in cycles. I mean, like it's just he was in a lull there for a while. It was only a matter of time before he'd do something crazy again. and, and
Yeah,
and people he's
BB
good or whoever's behind him is really good at marketing him.
a BBB in the chat says he's talking about Ben Ben Thorpe. He said he was way too reverent of Pope Francis.
I'd say more so like of James Martin, and then to find out that he went to school with James Martin. Strange.
Pretty says they're just trying to get followers. Yeah, well, that's the game. So I think, like I said, I think he has high YouTube IQ. I think he plays the role. I think his daughter plays into the role too. Like, oh, I'm just a dumb blonde. And you can tell
She
she's
doesn't.
highly intelligent.
Yeah, she doesn't play dumb. I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't. I wouldn't.
In the chat, she kind of does.
She's a boss in the chat. I don't know if you saw the chat. What was it yesterday?
On that Crucible
Uh,
debate.
on the modern. It
Yeah,
was
modern day debates,
on
but yeah,
modern day debates.
Crucible was on
Yeah.
there.
Oh man, Grace was going off on Rachel.
I guess
Rachel's
that's what we do in the
Rachel,
chat. So maybe she's not
Rachel's a
playing dumb.
cunt though. That Rachel's a fucking cunt though. So
That's Andrew's wife.
yeah,
That's why he's got the
she
noose
hates.
in the background on the Crucible. he's just waiting. He's like, shit.
She hates Grace. Like
He
I
does
don't
or
know.
the wife does, or both probably.
The
I guess.
wife hates her. I don't know. Andrew just picks on her, and it's kind of like it might have been funny for a minute or two, but now it's just creepy. It's kind of like a creepy, weird thing where Andrew's getting his rocks off by banning a 19-year-old girl in the chat or whatever, and then they keep playing off each other. I think Andrew's allowing it. I mean, he let Ben come back in for that debate the other day on Friday or whatever.
With the status dude or the anti-status dude with the flag.
Yeah, yeah. So I don't know. I think he's playing it. They're playing it right if they want to try to.
I could totally
become.
see her or him on like modern day debates and those types of.
No, I think Grace definitely is gonna. I think Grace is definitely gonna come up on those debates. Like I think she'll be. I think she'll be big soon.
Yeah, that's why I was telling him. So if you guys are watching this Thorpe family, I would say change the channel name to Meet the Thorpes or something like that. Grow that channel as large as you can right now while it's growing. And then later, when Grace is ready to branch off on her own, she'll have no problem going to her own channel and that growing. So while she's on that channel right now, grow that as much as you can.
Yeah, they're doing pretty good building the clout and they've got a large following that doesn't like them.
That's you need
like
that though. You need the
right,
heel in the debate.
right.
Funny
That's what
that
that
the heel is the person that believes everything out of the mainstream or whatever. It's hard to gauge where he's at really because it seems like such a I don't want
I
to
thought
say
it
a
was
character, but
yeah, no, I just think well, I mean, I think everybody kind of plays a character to some extent, especially when you to an event, but I think he's doing good. So
oh yeah,
I
I
lost
think
my
it's
train of
good.
thought.
I think he knows what's needed is he's filling a role. I think, and he knows that everyone's red pill and black pill and all this shit, and you need the blue pill there to counterpunch. He knows that, so that's the
Yeah,
heel. He's playing the role.
I
So
thought it was a really good. It
I
was a
do
good
think
dynamic with
I
him and
do
and
think he
Finn.
believes what he says, but like I said, he just plays it up. I think plays a little dumber,
Mhm.
or takes it a little more extreme than he really believes, just to say some outrageous shit, get the reaction, and it works, man. When you look at the chat in the chat and the stream is flying because he's saying crazy shit. So there's like mad engagement with the chat and everything like that.
Yeah, no,
That's it's the
he
game.
knows it. He knows it because definitely in that last debate with the Crucible, you could. There's so much of the time he was just doing whatever he could to get the other guy to spurg. And in blood sports, that's how you would on blood sports debate. That's the deciding point is who can get the other guy to
Who
spurg out.
spurgs first?
Right.
Lurch Pop says, "Does EBT's mic work?" Mine is way clearer. I'm running mine through Ableton first, and then out into my sound card through into here. It doesn't
Yeah.
sound bad to me. Yours doesn't. She
I've got
he said it
I've got
sounds
an
like the
exhaust fan.
laptop mic though.
No, I just checked the setting. It's
Okay,
running off the mic,
it
but I
sounds
got the exhaust fan on, so
maybe
that
that's
might be.
part of it. Yeah, and Christina says they've grown the channel by double in like a week. Yeah, and then we had so YouTube has this raid feature. I forget what they call it, but like Twitch raid. So at the end of the stream, you have like 100 people in there. You can push them all to another stream that's happening. So we try to do that at the end of that stream and push everyone into Tinfoil's Toilet Bowl Earth channel. And he had just nothing. But first of all, I couldn't even get the stream started, so I couldn't select it because it wasn't started on his side. I think he was fucked up. Was he fucked up? He looked like,
So, yeah.
yeah, he looked like he was fading like when on his stream. But yeah, he couldn't.
The funny thing with Tin because he can maintain. He can maintain for a while, and then like it's like a
just goes off a
sharp
cliff.
just goes off the cliff. And like tonight, it was like, oh boy, I saw it happening in real time. This
And
well,
so
for what they spurred I was the train of red pill Ben on 7-Eleven was getting kind of cringy to me. I don't know, and that one I felt that went on for a little too long, but then yeah, Tin just lost it. Tin just lost
yeah,
it.
he snapped. He'll probably delete it, so go watch it now before he
He
does.
probably will delete it.
But they were saying how the Thorpes doubled their channel. He's over 100. I swear I was on his channel yesterday or the day before, and he was at like 25 subscribers. And
Yeah, well, he just started it, so.
and we had there was generally around 100 people in that chat at a time, and I was trying to like push them all in there, but he couldn't get his stream started in time or whatever. Don't hear it. Lurch pops on it. BBB says Kanye's priest is a Calvinist. I don't know if he's truly saved yet.
I don't know. I think Kanye's been a lot of things.
Beware of the covenant of grace. We have free will. I don't know. Should I just play like a random part of it or something? I'm trying to remember like what. There was some parts that I wanted to talk about. Now it's so late, I can't really remember it. It's kind of hard when there's almost like too many people in there. So there were certain parts I wanted to like challenge him or say some more stuff, and then forgot.
Yeah, sorry, I'm trying to fuck with this.
Yeah, fuck with that. I'm just gonna play like a second of this here, of the stream.
Come on, Ben. Come on,
Okay,
Ben.
are you saying
You go to a whorehouse
you walk
to
in the
fuck
door?
Wait,
Exactly, but I think it
I mean,
means
she's
you
gonna
go-
get fucked.
wait, yeah, look.
For James Martin.
And you're
Everyone
pimping
hates
out
it.
your daughter online. You're pimping out your
Okay,
19-year-old
right.
daughter.
It's
They all pearl
philosophical
clutch.
pornography.
Every Christian person I've met
Oh,
has
it's
said
not.
you can't do this.
Sorry, it's not. I don't think it's showing for you guys. How come? I wonder.
If I say I overtly, but she's free to
Yeah,
do
I
what she
don't
wants.
think it's gonna work.
She comes to my channel to bring in
You encourage
males.
it, though.
She seems
I-
like she's
I
about
encourage
it
it, yeah.
though. So
No, Weird.
I
well,
think
that's
she's
wrong
very
with that.
bright. She seems very bright.
She right. She's not just there for.
I was trying to play this funny part, but I don't think it's gonna work. It's not showing the.
Yeah, why is it not showing?
I don't know, dude. The Thorpes put some fucking malware on our shit. S10.
They put some juju on
Some
us.
fucking jujitsu.
Well, yeah, and he mentioned it on that one stream, but that other stream they were doing the other day, in that Alex Jones, the one that was titled by Alex Jones, they got a policy strike midstream. The stream went black, said policy violation, was black for like 2-3 minutes. Stream restarted, and they didn't even. They came back and acted like they didn't know that the stream got shut down. And I've never ever seen a stream get policy striked in midstream and then pick back up on its own.
So you're saying he's got connections?
I don't know. It feels like
No,
maybe.
just-
I don't know.
Hey,
I don't know.
Go.
I'm not making any claims. I'm reporting the facts.
Is
just
your
I'm
mic
reporting the
in
facts.
OBS? Check your OBS settings. That's where the mics.
I don't even have OBS open right
Oh
now.
well, you shouldn't have to actually, because I'm the one streaming through OBS. You have that mic selected in the preferences of Discord.
Yeah.
No.
Aw.
Yeah. Yeah.
And the fucking lights on and
Who do we got to get?
some major spiritual attacks.
Unplug the mic and see if.
I did, man. I plugged it and plugged it back
No,
in.
I'm
Hold
saying
on.
unplug it and then
plug-
keep talking and see if it. No. Yeah, it wasn't playing any sound when you did that.
Yeah, see.
So it is that.
Well, it's
mic.
coming. It's just the mic's fucked up, I guess. I don't know. And I have the exhaust fan going on overhead, so maybe that's it.
That's got to be part
Is
of
it low? I can turn it up. I mean,
I think it. I'm in headphones though. To me, it sounds good. We'll ask chat. Does it sound good?
I don't know. Whatever. Check. Hello.
Sounds good to me. I wish I could
Yeah,
play like a clip. I don't know why it was fucking up like that. But I thought that part was the funniest part when you're like, Grace is gonna get fucked at the fucking swinger club. She's gonna get fucked by a bunch of guys.
I don't know. I just think I don't get that. I mean, I don't know. That's weird.
I would never
It's just
put my
weird.
fucking daughter on. I mean, but also my daughter's like super introverted and doesn't talk like Grace talks and stuff. So it's totally
Mhm.
different.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. But I thought it was good. I thought he the engagement with him was good, and it was interesting. The chat was involved, and same way last week with Grace. So I think hopefully they'll continue to come on and interact with us, because I feel like they'll continue to grow, and they'll make it on more and more of these debate channels or whatever. So.
Yeah, I think so. I could see that. And
And they're not.
I think
They're
that-
always willing to go on a stream, or then they do a stream every day. So I mean, they're really trying to hone their skills and be professionals at it. Props, like
like when I saw that Ben dude on the first time he was on that Crucibles stream, Andrew, it was just like Andrew's just constantly trying to like pin him to the wall, on like some debate style gotcha shit. And I feel like Ben was kind of trying to more of a conversation. I feel like that's more of what we do. We kind of pin him down sometimes, but so I think it was a good fit that he's more willing to kind of just have a conversation over the ideas rather than just oh, I'm gonna block you in this corner with this fucking gotcha, and
that's what Andrew does.
yeah, that's
just,
Andrew's whole shtick. So it's like it gets fucking dumb after a while.
it gets real dumb.
Yeah, it's like, dude, like,
No, Andrew's fucking annoying.
yeah, like, there's nuance to shit. You can't just fucking.
It's just dishonest, I mean, I guess to some extent, if you're trying to be entertaining or whatever. But I think the people that watch these 3-4 hour listen to these debates. I mean, one, yeah, you want kind of like the drama and keep it interesting, but at the same time, the people want good arguments though. At the same time, like it's not, you know what I mean. So when it just gets to that where it's just one guy, that's why when they use pre-sup and stuff, it degrades it so quickly, and then it goes nowhere, and then it just becomes a nothing stream and stuff. So I don't know. I like to be able to keep the conversation going like that. So it was great.
Here's a good comment from James Johnson. Says the Thorpe family gives me shill vibes. The way Ben and Grace interact, it's odd for a young girl to be poking her head into truther and manosphere sectors.
Well, it goes with. I mean, that's just where the debate genre is going. Like these are just it's interaction within the debate genre, online debate genre.
Benton's still here. Benton said ideas. I haven't heard any so far. Why don't you come give us some ideas, Benton? Living out of a rucksack.
I don't have none. They're all out.
And Ben also says people and personalities. That's what he talks about, how the viewer gets entranced by the people and the personalities more than even what they're talking about.
Yeah, I guess to some extent, sure. Yeah. Definitely. I mean, obviously.
I think a big part of it is the output you do. Like I said, you got to become a part of their routine. That was a big thing. There's this guy, watch Dap. I don't even really watch him ever. I subscribed to him a long time ago when I was getting into crypto. His name's Dap University, and he's always streaming and shit. And he put one the other day that said big changes or something to the channel. So I just watched the beginning for just a second, and he basically said instead of streaming Monday through Friday like I always have been, now I'm gonna stream only once a week or something. And all the comments were like, Dap, you're part of my daily routine and blah, blah, blah. And I was like, that's confirmation. That's what I've been saying, is like you become part of these people's routine the more and more you go. And that's the ticket, man, to grow the channel. I think I just don't have the time, man, to be cranking out these videos like I want. I want to cut up a bunch of the ones from the one we did tonight, from the one we did last week, even the stream you and I did last week. There's like 3 whole videos I want to cut and bring parts to this YouTube channel, but got 2 baby boys running around shitting their pants all day, changing diapers all day, chasing kids. It's a lot of fucking work, man. You're a dad, and dude, a lot of these people, they don't have that are doing this shit. They don't have that responsibility. Yeah. It's even when you get a little break, it's like you're mentally exhausted.
I mean, you'd think they'd have robots to do all this shit by now,
man. What do they call that thing? The Jetsons, Rosie the robot or something?
Yeah, where the fuck's that at?
Where's that? The robot that takes care of your kid, changes its diaper, and sucks your dick.
All we got is fucking Tesla robots. They're just dancers in spandex suits.
Yeah, some fake bullshit.
Well, and then he came out with that new one recently, and it's like, didn't like Honda do that, like the same exact thing, like fucking 25 years ago or 30 years ago already?
What, like a fake robot?
Yeah, like a like walks upstairs or some shit, like humanoid shaped. Like what's that gonna do? Like, it's stupid. Even a bunch of like people that are big in the robotics field came out after that, and they're like, well, this is totally ridiculous. they're not even close to cutting edge robotics. So he continues just to disappoint, I guess. I don't know what their plan is with that guy anymore.
Benton says, you guys changed the format. There's way better content of this style. It's one show, dude. One show once a week. Come on, dude. You're welcome on anytime, Ben.
Change what format?
I think he's saying that made it like a more of a debate format or something.
I don't know. We're just trying to evolve, continue to do it.
Try to switch it up. Yeah, we had a bunch of clips we were gonna play. We still got those saved, but we just went right into the debate. I didn't think Ben would show up till later if he did.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
And
So
then
as soon as I saw that, I was like, "Oh shit, I gotta get it. I gotta get in here."
Yeah, and then it's all good though. We still have those clips. I'd like to kind of. I think that's a good way to start it too, though, is just with the clips, because it takes for the live stream. It takes a while for like the live stream to populate, for the people to get the notification and get in. And I would kind of prefer to have more people in there when you start talking to these people. Any other ideas of like guests that we should get in here to EBT or to the chat?
I don't know. I mean, I think about it. I think brought Grace and Ben into the fold, and I think they're a good addition. So maybe we'll find. Or we're hoping maybe we'll get Grace's mom next week, but we'll see.
We'll get
I don't know.
Hormaxer. We should reach out to Hormaxer.
That might be weird. I don't know.
It'd be funny at least.
Be funny, I guess. I don't know. There's a couple of those guys like that Alex dude is hilarious.
Fucking manosphere dudes.
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe we'll think about it. I think it'd be funny to have Jim Bob on. Legend. Still waiting for Legend to come on.
He's commenting right now. He said, have a separate show for debates. Keep Sunday Night Eat as a clip reaction show. And that's the thing, too. Could be. We could
be both.
I kind of think with the internet ADD, I think it's kind of good to switch. I mean, just do like 30-minute of reactions to clips, debate, and then if you got time after, more clips at the end. I think that's
maybe started a little earlier on the clips, or I don't know. I thought the timing was good today. So
I think I mean, I wouldn't be opposed to splitting them up either, but me personally, I kind of like the idea of there's all kinds of shit going on. The kind of idea, like, you never know what's going to happen next. You don't know who's going to be on. You don't know what EBT is going to drop some derogatory term of homosexuals. But
damn it.
Other than that, like, you don't know what anyone's going to say.
My bad. You know how I get.
Oh, Ortho Bro wants to come on. Isn't he into the same stuff though? Ortho Bro, the Ortho Bro.
The Ortho Bro hangs out over at the Thorpe.
The Thorpes.
Yeah. Yep.
The Thorpe cabin.
Welcome to the show, the Ortho Bro. He's got a cool accent.
Okay, Benton said, I mean, what about the format? Hold on, let me start again. What I mean about the format is that nobody is doing anything better than Opie and Anthony from 2010. So I just watched those. I've never watched Opie and Anthony, so I don't know. I've heard of them, but I couldn't even tell you anything about them.
I have no idea who that is.
It's just all I know. It's like some kind of radio show or something. I couldn't tell you what their format is or anything.
Yeah, I don't know. There's really not much anymore lately. I love it's just, especially in conspiracy, it's all so stupid and boring now. It's like,
it's either just jump the shark and gone like extreme. I did watch I started watching that new Creator Earth, bro. I made it like 5 minutes in. I was like, this is the stupidest shit I've ever fucking. He's like, this guy and this I this. I don't even know what the fuck
it's so many insane jumps in logic.
It was just like the definition of like non sequiturs. He's like, this I is awareness. So what is
And
this eye? I'm like, dude, what the fuck are you talking about, dude? It was like a, I don't know, 30, 40-minute video or something. Like, I can't even listen
we did
to
a live react to it the other night in the cringe chat.
shit. You gotta stream that shit, man.
I recorded it. Tin fell asleep. Tin fell asleep like 5 minutes into it, and then me and BB went on for a little while. And then I think my internet went out, so we didn't make it all the way through. But I recorded it, and I still haven't looked back at it and see if it's worth uploading or not. But yeah, that one was pretty hilarious. It's like Jesus is the creator, and then Jesus is this one-eyed guy who's Thor, and then like it was that kind of. I don't know. It was so insane, and then like people are like, "Wow, bro." Like, there's no critical thinking anymore on the internet, but you're the only one out here doing it. I'm like, did you seriously watch what the fuck I just watched? What are you talking about?
Well, that's interesting.
To me, like,
though,
I think it's a parody. I think it's a parody. To me, I think it's a joke. I don't see how the guys.
With a weird voice.
I don't know how
could be, but it's interesting though how these people do see different shit because like where Grace was on last week, I could totally see a normie watching that and be like, "Oh, Grace mopped the floor with all you guys," and even that you got boosted said the same shit. Yeah, I was like, dude, I could even though like she had no idea what she was talking about, she's confident and she knows like the mainstream narratives. I think that's all it would take for someone that's never been introduced to these ideas before. They'll be like, yeah, these guys are fucking crazy.
Yeah, Christina's in there saying John Levy is out again this week.
Oh man, we're
gonna
have to call Ron.
Didn't make the drop. Didn't make the drop this week.
I gotta call Ron up and see if they're looking for him still again. Maybe Ron will let me know.
Yeah, we'll see.
Dark Glasses Woody said it's a bit hard to listen to NPC takes though. If you're going to have normies on, you need a strong interview format or a clear debate topic. See, I kind of like the fucking just the free for all, and I know other people. It does also get overwhelming at times, but
what up?
What's up?
Yo,
Nothing. Just popping in, saying what's up, saying what's up with you guys. What are you talking about?
We're live.
We're doing a post show review.
We're live.
Oh, that's cool. The review of
yeah, you got any takes on it?
You know what, man? For our fourth show, and it not even being the format that we, really had the plan for, like, I thought it went well. We get in a thing where we can start talking over each other. We'll have to figure that out some kind of way where people can get their time in. That's the only problem I see.
Yeah, I saw Tin looking pissed at the beginning, like he was trying to say something.
Yeah,
well, his mic's like low. You can't hear him when he's trying to say something.
Yeah, stuff like that. Like nothing major. I don't think it really comes off.
Raise your hand like in school. Like,
I think it'll just come natural.
It's a chemistry kind of. You just got to get a feel for it, and
yeah,
everybody needs to get used to talking to each other and stuff. And
yeah, I mean, anytime you have 6 people in a thing, it's bound to happen. It's not that big of a deal. But if I had to assess the show, I thought it went well. How about you?
I thought it was good.
Yeah, I enjoyed it.
We'll have to have him on. We'll get the mom on maybe or something. The mama.
Mama Bear.
and then even after that, there's a brother, and there's probably more in the woodwork. Yeah,
they got a Craigslist ad out right now. online debater family hiring. Yeah, what's with the brother? The brother's been on the channel before?
yeah.
I've never seen him till today.
Yes, a few weeks ago. Before they had any real viewers. I think I don't, unless it's a different brother. I don't know. I don't know.
Okay,
She
Ben.
had the brother on the Friday stream a couple weeks ago. I thought.
Ben said another. He said you can't have 20 people on who aren't broadcasters. They talk like they're having an isolated conversation instead of performing on a broadcast.
Yeah. Ben had that good etiquette for a show.
Yeah, Ben would turn on the radio voice.
He was good at it.
I think that'll work itself out.
Also, if you're having different... Somebody said donut is good. You must be new here.
Yeah, get donut on.
Maybe.
Nah, he'd be big time for us.
Oh, yeah, donuts.
I don't even know why I fucking
Donuts
said
probably
that.
got the play button already.
We should get Squidward to come.
He might come on.
Yeah.
You guys, anybody you want on?
No, we should get the guy that says he wrote The Matrix.
Oh, that guy's fucking nuts, dude.
And just like troll him the whole time. He would get so fired up.
He's nuts, dude.
That would be funny.
Dude, it was insane. Like, I hardly ever make shorts. Like, that fucking stupid Ron Levi fucking video got so many views of just me looking at a fucking piece of concrete.
Yeah.
They just shoved
That's
that
all you gotta talk about.
What?
That's all you gotta talk about is something like a brick.
Yeah,
A brick. Oh,
shit.
bricks. Oh, shit.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
they heard
Fucking
concrete and Terraria. They pushed that shit.
Yeah.
Unreal.
That just proved it right there.
Yeah, I know. What up is Donut?
He's too big time, man. Like,
Yeah. All right. Well,
stopped
if you guys
they
got
stopped
anyone
directing.
else you want us to put on, or like requests, that's the word I'm looking for.
I'd have to think about it.
Chat, you can leave a
Jurassic.
comment. Jurassic. They said Jurassic. It's hilarious.
I was trying to tell them they needed to watch some Jurassic Liars.
The Thorpes. They'd be
Yeah.
like, "Yo, who the fuck is this guy?"
Like they have no idea what a crazy conspiracy theorist
Oh,
is. Yeah.
no, until they watch Jurassic. Yeah, for sure.
I mean, they're on like some very basic level shit, right?
Dude, I thought fucking Ben was insane with the going to jail shit.
Yeah, I don't think he's serious.
I was like,
That's what we were
the-
talking about before you get on. Is like we don't think he believes half the shit he says. Like, or maybe he like slightly believes it, and then he just cranks the volume up on what he believes to 11. You know, for the show.
Maybe.
Well, and he also he was asked that on the debate or whatever, and he didn't have an answer, and I don't think he had an answer really to flesh out the rest of his ideas. So I mean, all he could say is go to jail, but I mean that obviously that doesn't make sense. I mean,
you guys can get into theology,
Hey.
EBT and him. No
Here's
way
an-
more.
Here's another one. Too much in the chat says you got to call out Donut to his face because he completely swagger jacked you. Even Aphrodite admitted it. Aphrodite hates me.
yeah, she said
I think even Bo Kurov, who fucking hates me, said, "Yeah, he's like Drew, but good."
I know. I was like looking to put a intro video together, like a minute like intro video, and like the only person I could find talking shit about you was her.
Yeah,
I couldn't find anybody talk shit about EBT.
oh, I'm sure there's plenty.
Scared? Why are they
I'm sure
scared of you,
there's
EBT?
plenty.
Oh, they're scared.
they don't want none.
Those debate channels. just all
Hashtag
love
Jim
you.
Bob fears EBT.
Mm.
BV, what did you think of the Thorpes?
Yeah, what you were saying before about like him not being serious about what he believes in, that could be a possibility. I think.
Because some of that
Definitely.
shit he says is so out there and wild. Like,
Yeah, like I agree with him a little bit about some stuff with the free speech thing, but I mean, if someone's gonna like play the naive card over 9/11, it's I don't know. I just feel like it's a bit boring, but still, like it's hard to debate people who say that they believe in it.
He said it pancaked, bro.
He did say the pancake, yeah, and then you bring
it just pancaked, bro. That's all.
it's yeah, and then they bring the what do you call it? That they don't have the expertise and that kind of thing.
Yeah,
and,
they
you know,
appeal to authority.
Yeah, no, it's definitely relevant. I think I like that kind of humbleness, but at the same time, to be so sure of something. But it follows his kind of paradigm where he's like, you know, yeah, it's like this is the official narrative, and we have to go with it, whether you like it or not.
Yeah,
You know?
I guess the major problem I had with that is just like the major mainstream media is such a propaganda arm for the government. To not question it would be insane. So,
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, no, definitely. Yeah. I must admit, he is like when people talk about like being a part of like civilization and agreeing with things that you perhaps don't agree with. Like I can see where they're coming from, but the truther in me also says that it's like you actually have to think about these things a little bit and be honest with yourself.
And he was talking about how did he describe what the country was going to be, a Christian nation or ran as a Christian.
Yeah, he was like, let's just give it up, and I'd rather see the Muslims take it over. And I was
Not
trying to say,
the Muslim thing, but before that, he said something. It's basically what they're pushing out with Christian nationalism now is something that they're calling.
Like, yeah, I got that. Yeah, I kind of got that too.
Nick Fuentes,
the
guy that runs Gab is a part of it. Laura Loomer, these kind of people.
Andrew BPF, he claims to be a Christian nationalist as well. So.
Marjorie Taylor Greene.
Yep.
Yeah, so there's a lot of them on that, and
yeah, it's sort of a defeatist thing to say that you would like some kind of like authoritarian religion to make things right, like Islam, and it's just hard hearing it from an older person.
Yeah, and
like
his reasoning was, well, at least I'd be alive, is what he said.
Well,
I'm not sure what that argument was.
And then, but
yeah,
I understand people want to bring values back, and I don't think Nick Fuentes or any of them are like actually.
Don't get those gripers after us, Davey.
I don't, dude. Fuck those little fucking twink bitches. I don't give a fuck.
That's his channel. Go get him.
He knows.
Yeah, but it's like what do you call it? It's hard to hear it from someone with Ben's age. Like I feel like I was there about 5-6 years ago, where it was like I would rather see Islam than this kind of like secularist atheist.
He's cutting up. Your mic's cutting out, BB.
Yeah, you were saying something prophetic, and then you just...
Yeah, he's probably just dropping gems, but I don't know, man. I just want to do like an hour, dude, so I'm about out of time. You guys got anything else you want to say?
Yeah, I'm getting tired and pretty low energy, but
yeah,
we beat the Thorpes to the post game after show.
That's all that matters, man. So
I was literally just about to lay down. I saw you guys were in here, so I was just saying, what's up?
Yeah.
But,
yeah, BB, your mic cut out. I don't know if it's back.
Yeah, it did. Yeah, I didn't hear it. Yeah.
What were you saying real quick before I shut it down?
No, yeah, for sure. I was saying that I was there about 5-10 years ago thinking like, oh, that's so much better. And maybe it would be a better place to be in to have a authoritarian structure like Islam does. And it's a very childish kind of view. And then you look at history and it's like, that's where Turkey is now, like a formerly kind of like Christian nation who said that they would prefer the turban rather than the tiara, the papal tiara, and look what they've got now. They're under the yoke of Islam, and I mean, I don't want that for my people, you know.
Yeah.
Multiculturalism is great.
Oh yeah. All right, man. Well, thanks to all you guys that were here in the chat. Appreciate you. Leave a comment if you want any suggestions of people we should try to get on that show and go watch it. It's on the backup channel. Get Chalked Up on YouTube. Go follow all these guys here and
Episode
all
5
that
next
stuff.
week. It's a thing now.
5th. Yeah. All right. Peace out,
All
I
right.
guess.
Peace.
Appreciate you.